appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, man. Let me, if I get comfortable real quick.
Go ahead.
You know, I had to come flex out real quick, feet is fresh, a whole lot of red.
Yeah.
I had to get naked on my special because I'm normally naked on my Instagram. Keep the shit truth going, right?
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
That's right. You already know your boy fresh. Your boy fresh. Don't play. Don't
I
play.
didn't know
Your
this
boy
was a
fresh.
show.
Don't play. Okay? That's real cool. You see? The fucking socks. Fuck with it. All right? Other part of this, I done already cussed a little bit, but I'm not supposed to cuss tonight. I was not supposed to cuss. But we use a thing called editing. Now, we'll change all of that. Alright? But for the next 20 minutes, I won't be cussing, okay? And if I cuss, ding me on it, and I'll donate like $20 to PETA each time I cuss or something like that. Something I hate. Now that we got all that out the way, man, God, please, this feels good, man. This was supposed to be last year. I was supposed to be able to get all this set up and make all this happen, and Rona hit us, so, hey, it took us aback. But, I left my job, left Vegas after being there for 10 years to come home to California because I miss being home, man. I missed it. And prior to me coming home, took a trip out to Spain, right? Got to go hang out with my best friend. And I got to take my mom with me, man. Got some real good times, like pretty beaches. It was a real, life experience right there, man. And with this special, I was writing stuff for it and kind of throughout the year. And even with my time out in Spain, I was going through a critical transition. I didn't have no job, no car. Look at that. No car. I had no job at that time, no place to live, and pretty much bills due, man. And it was, it's scary. Shit, hey, life's scary, all right? And like I said, I was around some of the most beautiful beaches and best times that you would think was no stress. And I was under the most stress. So that's stress in paradise. That's where all this came from. That's it. Yeah, man, shoot. And I returned home. I was living out here in Rancho Cucamonga, man, and I was looking for a job, right? So my first job I ran across was at this rental car place, right? I should have left on day one, all right? So, I get there, it started at 8. I got there about 7:45. You would think that'd be the appropriate time to get there. Pam from corporate didn't show up to about 8:10. And when she got there, she gave me a quick little rundown on how things work, how we open things up and do stuff, whatever. So first things first, we get to this door, right? And this door has important stuff behind it, computers, people's documents, keys to the rental cars, right? These important things. And we get to this door, and she's like, okay, so we're gonna open this door. And I was like, all right, and I'm thinking, grab the key, just open it. And she's like, well, this is how you open it. No lie, she pulled out a little credit card out of her pocket, slid it right between the door and unlocked that thing. Right then and there, my first thought was like, Vincent, just turn and run for your life. Because I'm a 6'2" black dude, I can't do that. They arrested me right away. As soon as they see me do the slip, that's it, come with us, that's it. All right? And it's crazy, so, and I should have just known, man, it was all bad, okay? I knew it was a setup, all right? The luxury line of car was a Honda Elantra, okay? I quit in 2 weeks, all right? But since I quit, I was promising. It was only January of 2020. I just knew that I was gonna get another job, another opportunity, because I'm good at an interview. I kill an interview. So I was optimistic. I had the most hope. And then we get hit with a pandemic. There's Lucky and there is me, okay? 2020 year of Jesus take the wheel. We was in that car, and let me tell you, the devil had the wheel that year. No seatbelts. Check engine light was on. And we on the freeway going 150, just hanging on by a dead line. And the passenger seat just... And it was crazy because life was difficult at that time. Like, when I tell you, life, was getting everybody. Life hit us with, that Popeye's biscuit, that 2-piece in the uppercut. We got everybody, man. Life was petty and disrespectful at the same time, all right? But it did, it slowed everybody down. It got to show us like health was important, our certain friends and family was important, and them certain, sneaky leaks that you was doing at nighttime that you were still doing. Important. But I still made it here, y'all. And coming from Vegas, I wasn't able to do this as much. So it was definitely a little bit of just kind of depression, even kind of a little bit. And coming out of that, man, it just feels good. And I tell everybody, believe in yourself. Whatever you want to do, believe in yourself, all right? Believe in yourself, okay? Even if, you want to do hopscotch, all right? You want to become a hopscotch champion, all right? All right? For real. You become a hopscotch champion. You be out there at 4 a.m. talking about, all right? Believe in yourself, all right? Shit. Janitor by day, Whitney Houston in the shower tonight, okay? All right? Now, I wrote that one with the best of intentions, and nobody picked up on that, so I'm glad. At first, I was thinking that was going to be real bad, because I thought about it last minute. I was like, dang, Whitney died in the shower. I wrote that with the best intentions, though, because he's really talented, right? Man. But I tell you, man, death is hard to deal with, because it's hard to talk about, It's really one of those little touchy subjects, And for me, like, for the people that know me, all right, 1228, it follows me, okay? This number, my birthday, it literally follows me, all right? I randomly catch it on the clock at times. One time it messed me up. One time, right, I was at work. Normal thing I do with a check. I had all these issues, and guess what the check number was? 1228. Boom. Creepy. It's creepy. I know. It's creepy. I know. The other day, real quick, I was having car issues, and I knew what it was. I needed the oil change, so I got the oil change, and they put the sticker in the car, and the expiration date, when you do it backwards, is July, but it's July 28, 21, so when I look at it, it's 12/28. Yo, hey, for real. So, this year on my birthday, and I don't know about y'all, this whole month, December last year was nice, the sun was out, it was warm, it was like spring in December. All right, that whole week. The 28th of December, right around 2 a.m., it thunderstormed. It started coming down that whole day, and I hate the rain. So, I put 2 and 2 signs together. God gave me a sign, so I stayed at home the whole day. Okay? I stayed at home and worked. I did not celebrate at all on my birthday. Okay, the Lord gave me a sign. I seen it. Okay, I was 28. On the 28th, there was too much going on, too much bad Buddha. Okay, I'm smarter than average bear. I mean, I'm not the first horse to finish, but I'm not the last. Okay. All right, shoot. And man, like I was saying, man, death is definitely hard to deal with, man. And I thought I was gonna die that day. I just knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, but when it comes to death, and ride with me here, wouldn't it? And ride with me here once again. Ride with me again. Wouldn't it be cool if you got to pick how? Like, if you could pick the time, but like death showed up, like he emailed you or called you, like, hey, 2 weeks from now is that day, so figure it out. Like, go. This is your chance, like, And so, you really have to lay it out and like, what would you do with all that opportunity, knowing that you was about to go in 2 weeks, Me personally, if I kind of got to figure it out, I'll pick something radical, I'd make sure I got real successful and have a whole bunch of money. And I would do something ridiculous like go naked skydiving in Africa. And then when they be like, man, how did he die? Like, this fool went to Africa and went naked skydiving? He didn't even wear a parachute, just jumped out there. Okay, man. And then I want to make sure I'm rich, like I said. I want to leave my peoples with troubles that they got to deal with. Like they got to sell my house on the moon that we ain't never been to. He said he had to be the first one. Leaving somebody to feed my rare collection of animals. He'd be like, that's that tiger bear in there. He bought it. We gotta feed it. And then at that time, like in the past 2 weeks, I'm gonna have sex with everybody. And I'm just have a whole bunch of kids. And make y'all deal with my offspring. Y'all gotta take care and pay them off. And my baby mamas, y'all gotta pay them off too. Oh man, and as some of you guys know, I'm a CPR instructor. It was random because if you know me from the jobs that I've had, and I've had about 40 jobs, every year I get a new job. I'll be right at lunch break looking for time to get up out of here. But I promise you, this was a perfect job for me. and no drug tests. And I get to be me. I get to be clownish, you know. So I get to do this and talk and entertain, and it's me. So imagine me teaching people this helpful skill, you know, like in real life. And I make people put on the whole act, you know. Like we go in, I tell them, like, okay, guys. So when you come up here, I need you to someone grab the AED and call 911. And I make them feel real intense. Like, no, you gotta drop down to the ground. You 100%. You gotta drop down there. Keep down there in action, okay? And then I go back to telling jokes and messing with them. It's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. And I get paid to do that. I get paid to do that, man. Man, and two, man, and I love it because I'm always on the road, you know? And I love being on the road personally, man. I love traveling. I love experiencing new things, getting to see new places. I love it. I love it. And with this job, it's had me travel a lot. All right, had me travel a lot. Had me traveling so much, like last year during the pandemic, I was extremely busy, so I was always on the road. And there was a song that was constantly on the radio, constantly playing. Sing along if you know it. It goes like this. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. So after about 50,000 times of hearing this song between California and Idaho, I started remixing it and stuff, right? So I'm singing it all fast. I'm gonna take my horse to Old Town Road, go ride till I can't no more. You know, I even did the slow. I had a Louis Armstrong version. I'm going to take my horse to the Old Town. I'm by myself, so I'm bored. I even did a Maya Angelou version, you know. I'm going to take my horse on the Old Town Road, and I'm going to ride until I can't no more. Man, and I'm a California driver, so I'm in a car, I'm speeding, cussing, and pointing at people the whole time, okay? All right, I'm an aggressive driver, okay? I'm playing my music loud, I'm chilling, I'm in the car, I'm rolling, okay? I'm having a good time, okay? All right, but then I get kind of nervous because you see that Ford Explorer pull up on me? Oh, you start slowing down, ooh. Turn the air on. Oh, okay, come on, hope you don't get me. Just for them to pass by and it's just like a little family of four and it's like, oh. And then the real sirens hit you. Man, I got pulled over in Idaho, man. Going to 85, right? And at first I didn't think nothing of it, but apparently I was going 85 and 65, right? The dude pulled me over. He started writing out the ticket. And as he's writing the ticket, I was like, man, how much is it? He said, oh, just $90. $90? Oh. Don't even waste no time, man. This for you. She was like, honey, you can keep the tip. You can keep the tip. You ain't even got to bring the course into this, man. Born and raised in Los Angeles, y'all. Born and raised in this amazing city. I love it, man. And I was grandma's boy, man. Born and raised by my grandma, man, all the time. And she was from Kansas City, Kansas, all right? And some of my close friends who've been knowing me for a minute, they know my grandma. They know how crazy she was. And they know how crazy I am. So you know where it comes from a little bit, man. And she was stuck in her ways, man. As stubborn and then there's her. All right? Okay? Tell you that, all right? She meant what she said, okay? And she said what she meant. And when she wanted something done, she wanted it done then and then. Okay? Not later, right then. Okay? All right? She made sure I also knew what chivalry was. She made sure that the young man came out as a gentleman, okay? A little story just to understand. One day we were going to the Fox Hills Mall, right? Some of y'all know what it is. They call it the Windsor Mall or whatever it is now, but it's the Fox Hills Mall. And I was a little kid. I was just so excited. So like, I'm running towards the door. I'm flinging the door open, right? And not to my attention, I didn't realize it, but it was a woman that was right behind me. And the door closed in front of her face. I didn't know that at the time. I'm a little kid. I'm so excited. I'm running. I turned around to look and see where my grandma was, and I just felt 5 knuckles on the back of my head, and I implanted to the ground. She looked me back up at that second and said, if you ever see a woman walking into a door, you hold that door open, you understand? And now I hold the door for everyone, okay? I was standing for 5 minutes. No, it's cool. Come on in, I ain't even done. Tell you, man, I'll get my seat up, extremely polite to elderly people. You gotta have that. And a lot of this generation has lost that, but trust and believe, we're gonna bring that back. We gotta keep that going, all right? Chivalry and respect for our elders and each other. We gotta keep that going. And I'm a fool, y'all. I'm a fool. Crazy. if you know me. You know, I'll be sitting there acting out, I'll be showing my cheeks left and right. Always got a plan, I'll plot, I drag my friends into it. But it ended up in a good situation. It worked out for us, right? I like to hype people up, like if I ain't seen them in a minute, you know, I'll be like, man, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. You know, if you doing anything special, like, man, I just got a raise in my job. Man, when I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, man. One day could be anything, man. Shoot, like, man, I just got home from the grocery store. One day when I grow up, I'll be just like you. I also love messing with people, man. I just love messing with people. Like, you see like a short security guard to be like 5'2". I walk up to him like, bro, who you gonna stop? Who's really like, you here to me? Like, who's you really gonna, you know? I go to the Ross and, like, you know, they register, ring up all my stuff, and right before they give me a price, like, oh, my employee discount. See what they gonna say? Yeah. And then like homeless people, because it's bad out here. Homeless people always ask you for money and stuff, right? Always, right? And so if I see like a homeless person like the 7-Eleven and excuse me, can I have some money? You can see me? So walk away real slow. Man, and I love music, y'all. I love music, man. I love music more than I do TV, actually. Big fan of music. I'm always in my car dancing, acting a fool on Snapchat and Instagram. I love it. I love music, man. But see, me being tall, like, I don't really dance, so I got like create my own dances. Like, you know, that's never too much. But I got like a little arm roll, like just like a little beat going on or something. Not too much, you know. And all it takes is these 2 steps like that, and somebody can cut the rug. That's it. You know, shoot. And if you throw it together fast, you can do it slow, however you want to do it. It works. It works. And then even at like Latino parties, because growing up here in LA, that's all there really was like Latino parties and stuff like that. So like, and he was doing all these crazy dances. So I finally was like, all right, when I go to like Latino parties, I got to do my Mexican hat dance. Mexican hat dance, you can just do whatever. You can do it small, slow, big. You just pretend like you got a Mexican hat. And like I said, you can go big. If you want to make your hat big as you want to. As much space you got, you can do whatever you want to. But I can't do real like sensual music, like stuff like Chris Brown and Trey Songz and stuff like. I just can't like I can't. It just don't roll to me. Like Chris Brown got that music and it'd be like, do what I'm about to do to you, your body on my body. Like I'm good, Chris. I'm good. I'm good. You talking about it's hot, it's heavy, we talking barely a bit, like no, I'm good, like I don't want you to pull my panties to the side, Chris, I'm good. And I'm a double minority, I don't know if y'all know this, but you know what they say, more minorities, more problems, right? And me, and I'm like, you know, I'm right in the middle, like, I'm black and I'm gay, so I got my toe dipped in both pools, like, I'm just easing in on both. And I grew up real cost efficient, you know? You know, just, you know, hard-working mom, no dad, that old chestnut. Y'all know. And by cost efficient, like, idea real quick, like, your mom makes spaghetti 1 week, lasts for 2, you know, right? Call her up at a job, like, hey, mom, I'm hungry, spaghetti in there, like, we've been eating that for almost 2 weeks. Well, I guess you are not hungry, clearly. These kids in Africa starving, and you complaining about the spaghetti. That my hard-earned money is like, oh man. You know, they take you to the 99-cent store or the Dollar Tree prior to going to the movies. You don't buy snacks at the movie. You know? They teach you their first little cost-efficient thing. You know, it's not criminal. You know, they can't stop you at the movies, but they make you sneak it in. So there's something wrong there. But you know, you walk. 7 years old trying to play innocent, like got a whole bag of chips in your pants, but we're gonna make it work. I mean, I grew up in the 90s. What we used to have batteries, right? And when your batteries go out, like your parents ever tell you, like put it in the freezer to make it last longer, recharge. You don't remember that? That was some cost efficient stuff. Like just buy some new ones. No, put it in the freezer. It's supposed to help it last longer. Oh man. And then me, like, you know, most people that got like a coming out story and stuff like that. I don't, like, I just don't, like, I was always just me and stuff. And, you know, being black and gay, like your family already know. That's pretty much it. They have figured this out, okay? I knew by the way he ran when he was 6. Well, you didn't know it was 50-50. You didn't know that. You know? And then some people would say I have like an identity crisis, I guess, because like, you like gay straight. It's like, you know, like feminine. I'm like, you know, I'm just like, that's not me, you know? I wasn't just about to like, you know, come out to the world and my mom and be like, hunty girl. Not gonna happen, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Man, dating for us sucks, man. I'll tell you, man. Straight guys, like, they try to trick you and stuff. They try to be your friend, but they really got different motives. They invite you to smoke and chill, and I'm not gonna turn down some free smoke. And if he happens to be handsome, oh man, ain't no hard on the eyes, okay. We can have the cake. And at the same time, like, it's crazy because each moment is like the same every time. We like the same vibe. It'd be like some side A playing. It'd be like real smooth when you come, like sweet as the moon. You realize like a lie to be real intimate, like you lit candles, huh? And then, you know, they like turn off the PlayStation and throw on some Netflix, like, oh, you gonna put on a movie? Like, okay, I was supposed to play the game, but all right. And then, you know, probably like mid blunt, they hit you with that weird thing and be like, so bro, you know, I heard it wasn't gay if you don't finish. Like, look, bro, you said come smoke, not choke. I'm out. Thank you. Thank you for your But shoot, my plan now moving forward, I'm only dating guys I can fight. I'm only dating guys I can fight. Alright, so if somebody starts some stuff with me, I can go around like, hey, look, my boyfriend can mess you up. All I gotta do is text him one call, he down here for me. Boom. Alright? And I want him to be like, you know, short. I want to be like a 5'6", because like I'm 6'2", so I can be behind him. So when they pull up, like, right there, baby, him right there. Keep him. Keep him. Man, also growing up in LA, man, the LA school district, man, it was trash. It was trash, boy. All hope was lost with us. I don't know why they did that, man. And it was crazy because, like, growing up in school, like, they make every other country seem like third world, the worst place ever. Like, if you get on a plane and go anywhere else, they be like, good luck, because we're not going to help you. You get over there, it's nothing but dirt and dust and danger. They point that out, it's everywhere. It made me scared to travel, but I started to travel more, and the more I traveled and I got to these foreign places, I found out we were the enemy. We was the bad ones. You go around, it's like America, like, oh, I thought we was doing good. But shoot, I sit there, man, they tell everybody, man, if you don't do anything in life, definitely go travel. Go travel, man. Go experience some life, go around. And I was nervous about that, and I was scared to do it. One of my sisters hit me up to it, and she even said, she was like, look, even if the light bill go ahead, go enjoy some life. You got 3 months before they come get the car. So if you pay for some tickets across the country, you got some wiggle room, you know? And trust me, I understand broke because there's broken and there's me. I noticed when I got like too much money in my bank, like when you look and it's like $600? Who didn't I pay? I get nervous, my anxiety kick up a little bit, man. I'm telling you. Oh man, yo, I had a lot of fun doing this. I'm glad I was able to get this set up together. I'm glad y'all came out. I got a lot of my close friends here, some of my new friends, some of my family, and I appreciate this love. I'm gonna say just like this. Once again, when I was out in Vegas, man, it sucked, man. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I came back and the spark is back. The spark is back, and that's what I needed. Right. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell y'all just like this. I ain't trying to become the richest person, but trust and believe. I know exactly what I was meant for, and I feel like it was this. I love making people laugh. I love telling jokes. I love having a good time, and that's it. And yeah, man, like I said, I'm glad to be doing this. It feels good, man. It feels pretty good. And beyond that, man, I want to thank Ben Nicholson, man. I'm up here doing things. first met Ben when we was at a place called Big Chillin', and he made fun of me because I joined a red coat. He was like, did anybody else think of like a 7-foot tall Red Riding Hood? And I was just like, man, I ain't got roasted like that in a minute. That was a good one. And then I found out that we both love Del Taco burgers. Very random thing. Del Taco makes a very delicious hamburger. Also want to give it up for our host for this evening, Matthew Vaughn. Give it up. Young man at 16 years old out here doing this and making it happen. And shoot, like I said, we're gonna keep on grinding. And tonight I guess we're gonna have some fun. There's still food and drinks available, all right? And shoot, man, I don't really have no ain't joke, as y'all know. I guess when I'm done doing what I do, I just walk off. But since I got this set up, good night, y'all.